might be nice.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something? Of course. Even if I could remember, I'm not sure I'd tell you. I don't want your ego to get overinflated.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
These boots have seen everything.
The city is close now. My former peers will be watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return. We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. Yenna! And my cat is Grub. He's shy. I'm not. My mum is called Emery. She went to go get some herbs for her spots. She was sick, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though. Wow. Thanks. My mum would like this. She's the best cook in the world. And she taught me, too. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
I do not understand why the matrons, patriarchs of the city do not open their gates to the refugees. I was not suggesting they be allowed to roam free. They should be put to work. The city needs laborers and fodder to protect it. Yes. And if they work hard enough for long enough, the city might allow them to earn their freedom one day.
There is so much more with that name.
Precisely how many red caps are missing?
You want to see Dribbles the clown, don't you?
Yeah, 6.
Well, let's go inside.
Stay back.
Think about it. They're back here with no one and nothing to do.
As long as you stop. What's empty?
Just like that.
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these squatters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
This is my home. I may pride myself on my philanthropy, but I draw the line at being a halfway house. Zenobia and I are just navigating a slight contractual disagreement. Not that it's any of your concern.
I guess we're all you've got then, Arthur. Want your house squeaky clean? Cough up!
Ugh. This is the last time I hire someone from the guild. Fine. Here's the extra. Finish the job.
Come on, boys. Let's take out the trash.
No. Don't you dare lay a finger on them.
Job done. Whatever's left is yours to sort out.
I'll give it a shot.
Trust no one. A crooked touch.
Still alive, so that's progress. Let's see what this does. God, slow down.
What are you calling this?
Refugees can't stay here in Rivington. They're a danger to all of us.
Kick 'em all out.
He never travels without his friends. Let's go.
How many red caps are missing?
The creepy monster thing.
More than a handful. Less than a bone.
How many red caps?
The Circus of the Last Days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
Just a man in a costume. It's not
What's up for discussion?
Stinks of cheese. Between his piggy toes.
How dare you! What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is.
A circus! Can we go?
We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to belligerent redcaps, you'll find them all here. Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Ah! Brain juice smells like piss and iron. No like.
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you. Well, it's a good thing I'm the agreeable sort, isn't it? Welcome to the circus of the last days. Have fun and be sure to catch the star of our show, Dribbles the Clown.
Refugees traveling along.
Does this arsehole not understand common? Do you want to buy face paints? Hmm.
Come, mortals! Approach, ugly one! Yes! Behold! Akabi's Wheel of Wonders! Spin! To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable. Akabi has traveled across the plains, burning and conquering all. Win the spoils of such conquest. Or, if luck smiles upon you, win the grand prize, the jackpot. Let us see if you have luck's favor. Alas, no jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this. You are welcome, putrid one. Return again to try anew.
efficient path.
Another bard? Did Lucretius hire you? Stay out of my way, talentless half-wit.
No one's stopped me yet.
He was simply in denial.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Assume nothing.
Darling, we have a customer. Is your camp drab? Dreary? Then you have come to the right place. Browse our bespoke, stony and bony creations. Or commission a statue in your likeness. It is our most sought-after service. Oh, my wife shall be delighted. Customs are her favorite, particularly when their facial structure is as unique as yours. Pockets a little empty? Worry not. I'm sure we'll find something in your budget. Nothing caught your eye?
Objective noted.
I don't like the kitty. He looks scary.
Never a dull
What
moment.
that is, Peanut, but it's not a
How much
kitty.
farther can I go?
Maybe we should go.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
Ooh, no. Sorry, Dribbles.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight? He got the stuffing kicked out of him. Way! Oh, you're all such good friends. I've had a wonderful time, but I have to go. Oh, well, if you insist. How about a magic trick? But first, I need a volunteer with nerves of steel and the heart of a lion. Who will it be? Who?
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up.
Hang on now, soldier. I'm not paying for your sins.
Oh, my heart! The enthusiasm is too much! Now, up, double sharp, or poor Buddy will think you don't like him. Right there! Oh, perfect! Patience, patience. You'll get your time to shine. I promise. Now, you're very special. As special as can be. Does anyone know why?
Why?
You're special, my friend, because I have a message just for you. Praise the Absolute. Praise the Absolute.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
Need to stay focused.
I am ready.
victims await.
Comes the punchline!
Let our enemy's corpses nourish the ground.
Put him up.
This is my time.
Need to act fast.
I don't fancy their chances. Time to push my luck again.
Your command. Lilala.
Let none stand in our way.
favors the fearless.
What should I do?
May the dice roll in my favor. What now?
Still standing, no matter what you heard.
The scent of blood is in the air.
On my word. Got it.
Battle favors the fearless.
Let's end this.
Death is but a word away. Well, so much for peace. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
A shapeshifter? What a pity. I thought we had killed a real clown.
Open up. Very well.
Come, mortals, and try your luck.
Violence erupts here. My home. My refuge in this city of stone and steel. Your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love, are you not? You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor, truth a sword, and trust a shield. I pray you wield all three, Stira. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally. Your words are cruel, but your heart quivers. Love is a tangled forest. There is no shame in seeking guidance. Think on it.
How
Soon
many
the bastards will
red
outnumber us. They'll come for our homes, our jobs, everything.
What in the hells was that?
Never felt an earthquake in Baldur's Gate before. What the hells?
How are we fixed on supplies? Sound off.
What a chance.
What camp gets
Maverick
involved
killed
from
me.
Danthilon to Dancing
Let's see.
The job there. Should last us the journey.
We're ready.
They're damn near chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
Refugees traveling.
It's locked. From the other side. Wonder where it leads.
Zog said to leave, so we're leaving. End of story.
When's it gonna stop?
Why is we getting trouble?
Soon the bastards will outnumber us. Flaming fists will start
Why is we getting caught?
Rivington and the refugee camp.
Up in Grey Harbour tomorrow.
You try that rye bread recipe. Everything you read in the broadsheet.
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
What did you promise to get us inside the city? He said you'd do whatever it takes.
Monsters guarding the checkpoint.
One job.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail cell?
All in one piece.
I wish the cult hadn't burnt our farm, though. At least we got the stuff out of that burning barn.
Just a little thing.
Young lady, Shadowheart, a word.
Criminals, and we won't have them.
File a report, and I'm sure the Manic will deal with it.
Coddling these vagabonds, and don't give a rat's ass.
We need a place to hide any good stuff we find.
How about in those stacks of hay?
You've had worse ideas, Mercon. A lot worse.
Halt, citizen! This is a restricted area. Explain yourself.
Funny enough for me to take you to Manip Nesta, I think. Come on.
The hell's are you doing in here? This is a bar, not a museum. Now get gone.
I've heard Alfira made her way into the city.
Bards can talk their way out of trouble as well as into it.
She sent a message. She's at the Elf Song Tavern, hopefully making herself comfortable.
Glad at least one of us is doing. So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say. It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
You remember that spiced apple loaf we had in Waterdeep? Oh, the big one.
Speaking of which, I'm surprised you managed to get such a spread.
Ways and means, dear. Ways and means.
I've got a long road ahead. What path lies before me?
Before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate. Oh, but it is. This one has only just transformed. It is weak, vulnerable. Its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on. Kill it. Absorb its power. Just like you did before.
What? No! I've had so little time!
Bye forever, pal.
Forever dauntless.
Let us see the battle won. Oakfather, give me your strength.
You still have time to surrender.
Let me recite their demise.
The creature was born recently. Its mind is still fresh. You can absorb its potential if you consume it.
You want to know all about Stelmane's murder? Hottest topic in Rivington. Apart from the March of the Absolute's army, I suppose. Got today's edition of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette right here. You want one? Excellent. You enjoy that one, all right? It's really gory.
Let us talk to him.
Better not be cursed.
Outraged.
Ah, a new face. Something to send? Don't be shy.
Page material. I need you to stop that. Great headline.
The pigeon carries itself with an air of dignity, its mannerisms stern and commanding.
Name and rank! Quickly now! There's a war on! The Absolute! Poppycock! Enemy propaganda designed to confuse simple minds. Pah. Not your fault you fell for it. You need a strong leader like myself to see the wood under the trees. I am Commander Lightfeather, leader of the finest aerial communication regiment this side of the Triumpha. State your purpose, Groundwalker. I don't have all day. Because we deliver communications across dangerous enemy territory with only our superior wits and aerial agility to protect us. Even our skills have their limits. We've lost several experienced flyers recently. They knew the risks, but still, damn shame. Intelligence is in short supply, but we know our enemies flanked us on the west side, not one rooftop away. We're avoiding the whole area. I won't lose one more beak to the Blighter. If you pass that way, beware the sign of the featherless wings. From that rooftop, none return.
A little wet under the wing for our unit. The commander will soon straighten you out.
I've no need of a wing man. Commander Lightfeather will give you your briefing.
There's no point arguing with the guards.
You didn't even fight back.
Pass that check.
Outraged.
Please. My son. He's only a boy. You must understand.
Sir, sir. Front page material. Can't let you in.
I
for a skeleton key.
Alright, what now? On my way. Be wary.
You wish to make an enemy of me?
Oh, come to finish the job. An idiot. That's who. I started a fight I couldn't bloody win. Ah! By the gods, it hurts. Help me, please. No. It's too late for that. No potion or spell can fix this. Get this blade out of me. Use it. Kill me. Kill me now.
There's something strange about the man dying before your eyes. Though in agony, he seems to be enjoying this.
If you had your guts falling out, you'd be eager too. That's it. I'm ready. That's the best you can do. So weak.
So, you're the lick-spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's thrall. Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gordash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. He will sniff out your mercies, drag them forth, and use them to dress his atrocities. When you find the lordling, tell him Orin is watching.
Orin's a shapeshifter. That complicates things.
Beware. Step cat.
Nice little nap.
Decapitated, but still warm. Looks like those two are about to fight.
Nobody messes with the Stone Lord, Ratling.
Nine Fingers sends her love, arsehole. Your Stone Lord's a dead man walking. You, help me kill these asses. The girls will sprinkle you with gold.
Too late, Cook. Nobody but us leaves this place alive.
Sounds like fun.
Enemies afoot.
This is gonna feel good. I've got it.
Onward.
Rook to queen 6.
Unleash me.
This is the easy part. I can still move fast when I need to.
The guild owns this.
Best be on my way.
For the Stone Lord.
On the move.
Let's move.
with haste.
Gods, it's hot in here. No surrender.
Can't give up. Not now.
Ready for another round?
Talk to me. Got to move.
Gone with the weave. Step by step.
Yes.
Suffer.
Coming through.
War is an old woman's game. Enough circling.
I shall not yield.
What's it gonna take?
Ready.
You did good, stranger. Someone had tried to slink away rather than get involved. They wouldn't earn the gratitude of the guild. A new flavour of scum that's been muscling in on our business. Agents of the Stone Lord. He is. Nobody has actually seen him, but word is he's tough as rocks and ruthless as an ettin. Of course! The guild always rewards good work. Now scram!
No more rest for the wicked.
city.
Have to keep going.
Think of it.
Big, and they were angry.
Has nothing to do with his death.
The Duke. Ravengard, I think. I heard he's a good man.
Let us talk to him. Please, if you could just...
We have the Duke's full support. For the good of the people.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around. Or do you have the means to support yourself? Ravengard? Ugh, more like the ghastliest tiefling south of Neverwinter. No refugees. It is decreed. Right. Article 30.1.5 of the Council's decree on extraordinary wartime measures. I am confiscating that. The city thanks you for your contribution. Your name?
Well met, citizen.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
I am a Steel Watcher, citizen. Here to serve the people of Baldur's Gate in the name of Lord Enver Gortash.
State your business.
I'm a herbalist by trade, Sir Fist. My assistants and I were out collecting blooms for that rub rot going around. Oof, nasty business. Contagious.
Uh-huh. Eyes open, body still.
Behind the Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. You are seen. You are known.
Whoa. My engine, it's almost... I don't know... buzzing. Like it's paying attention.
Your party's prior transgressions are reflected in its stare, as witnessed by the cult's ever-alert, scrying eyes. It has seen the deep shadows of Grimforge, and the stone floors left bloodied. It knows the cold walls of Moonrise Towers, and the cultists who fell there. The Watcher speaks directly into your mind with a voice like poisoned honey.
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people, but an enemy of the Absolute. Come quietly, or die. Your peaceful surrender has been noted. You will be transferred to Worms Rock Prison, where you will await further sentencing.
Eat this, you pile of junk!
Villains, take heed.
God damn it all!
Recovery is imminent.
Bastards, or I'll have your heads!
Fascinating.
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldurin? As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3. Bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood.
I'd probably break his nose. Good boy. How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds.
You know, great. I'm starting to remember that Worm's Crossing has a bit of a reputation, doesn't it? Tad mercenary, tad sordid. Anything and anyone for a price.
Eyes from time to time.
On all fours.
We should stock up.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone at Shiraz
I'm
is
afraid you'd
caressed
find my own stories rather tight-laced, Shadow.
Seems simple enough.
I was never one to sow my wild oats.
From decadent drow to whip-cracking librarians, we cater to all tastes. See Mamselle Amira for a full list of company.
Wetting your whistle. There's dancing, dinner.
Welcome to the caress. And a weary traveller, battered and bruised. You come for sustenance, no decadence. A mien cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. Oh yes, I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you? Am I? Your eyes tell a story, sweeting. You crave more than pleasure, you crave penance. It's Fionn you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin. Twins, yes. Hands of such skill they could turn stone to silk. Your body could suffer no knot they can't untangle. They're through the curtain to the right. You'll need coin and stamina in abundance to enjoy their services, but the gold will be as well spent as you are.
Do you think we've done something wrong? We are not intruders. Remember our vow to keep one of us safe.
Let's get on with it. This way.
Best be on my way.
What am I to do? No time to waste.
I barely got a moment's sleep last night. And no,
Let's
not
get
in
going.
a good way.
Was that human?
My. I can tell you are a special one from a single glance. You have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
What do you think, silly? Love, of course. Hot and vulgar with me, Or sweet and sincere with my sister. Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick.
And is that your partner with you? What a gorgeous couple. Perhaps we could come to an agreement. We want both of you, silly, at the same time.
I do not share what is mine, and I will not be shared.
A shame. But either one of us will be ready for you, if you wish to have us.
Give me strength. Also has roots.
We are not staying in a brothel.
Listen.
When I was a child, Father sent me to Shares's Caress to deliver messages. How was I to know what went on behind its closed doors?
And sex acts of all of course.
Can't afford to stay.
The pangs of worry are cast often over Madame Myra nowadays. Do you think we've done something wrong?
We are not in trouble.
To do.
Remember our vow to keep one another safe. When the music stopped. Of course you came back. I never doubted you would.
Well, it's a fascinating prospect. I'd like you all to myself. At least the first time. I'm glad. Provided we survive, there's plenty of nights yet to come.
Light on my feet.
I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you.
Look at you, Worm's Crossing. This place has been a haven. 10 loaves.
I sense some...
Familiar.
Set your worries at ease. You're in safe hands.
Music and all-round present.
And if a page confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his nose.
They're the kind of people no one would ever meet.
we need at least a...
How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds.
We can bunk with 10 other people and pray none of them have sticky fingers.
This unit is damaged, citizen. This unit...
Small ones. They're heading towards that cave.
The boss is expecting you.
Hasn't forgotten what you did for him at Moonrise.
Use the sun flash grenade?
Worked a treat. Watcher lost track of us right away. We'd have been stomped of pace without the grenade.
Good to see you. Wasn't sure you'd make it to the city. Regretting it yet? I spent a lot of time thinking of worst-case scenarios while I was locked in that cell you plucked me out of at Moonrise. I didn't imagine anything as bad as this. The Gondians have handed Enver Gortash the means to bring about the end of liberty in Baldur's Gate. And the citizens have rolled out the red carpet for the new tyrant. Resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left of the Harpers, and you. I hope. As long as our objective is the same, the reason doesn't matter to me. We have a common enemy. But neither of us gets what we want until we deal with our biggest obstacle. The Steel Watch. They're a threat to you, me, and every man, woman, and child in this city. They act all civilized, servants of the people, but they only serve one man. When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. Laws will change. Freedoms will vanish, and soon you'll be accused and sentenced before you've even committed a crime. And the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it. They invented the Steel Watchers, and they're building an army of them. They've always been happy to provide their technology to despots in exchange for a stipend and the freedom to work in peace. They would have licked Saravok's boots, given the chance. And now they'll kiss Gortash's ring while the city screams. I had a plan to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shit. Same as it always is. Eliminate the threat. In this case, the foundry where these atrocities are produced. The Gondians are ingenious, but we're more than equal to them. There's nothing they can build that the Iron Hands can't tear down. I've built something unique for just that purpose. A rune powder bomb. First of its kind. 50 wizards high on the weave couldn't summon this kind of firepower. Get the bomb inside the Gondian facility, and boom. Problem solved.
Wulbren, please. This is too far. Everyone in the foundry would be killed.
Quiet, Barkus. The adults are talking. Ha! I knew you were the practical sort. That's why we get along. The foundry is in the lower city, down by the docks. Beautiful building, belching smoke into the sky day and night. Getting inside won't be easy, but when you do, place the bomb at the heart of the facility. Get yourself back to street level. The streets will be clear of Watchers in no time.
A rune powder bomb? Huh. What the devil has he become? The Wulbren I know, the one who skipped rocks with me in the Underdark, he's still in there. I know it, but his hate for the Gondians has blinded him. He believes they work for the Absolute willingly. But it's not true. I'm sure of it. Something is wrong. Very wrong. Please, speak to them before you do anything. They deserve a chance to plead their case before being blown to pieces, don't you think? That's all I ask. Questions first, violence later. And only if absolutely necessary.
Yeah, cursed to put my hands on everything. Locked. But there's no keyhole. Must be a...
Come on patrol with you later.
Not a chance.
Shiress's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle. It's dancing, you know. For you.
Let's go to Cole's
Look at their
Loft.
gyrometics.
He has the
Or their
most
targeting modules.
fabulous
Whether
scent.
you're getting nervous or getting nailed. That watcher sent
We've got
the job for the job.
Did you see how far that watcher threw me? Just been 10 clicks.
Oh, you madman!
How else was I supposed to see how?
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day.
Not close to Duke Ulder Ravengard's own son, surely.
You having a laugh, devil boy? I know Ravengard, and last I knew, his spawn wasn't sporting those horns. The joke's on you. No entry. That's the end of it. Ordination is what? Lord Gortash is becoming Archduke. All the peers came to pay regards. Good try, but no.
Gortash is to be proclaimed Archduke. His grip on the city tightens. Gaining access will not be easy. We must either earn an invitation, or find a route where we can pass unnoticed.
Quite ready for you.
Defender of the people.
Oakfather's blessings.
What's next, I wonder?
How about we settle on Gondians and give up a kidney for a tour of the Steelwatch Foundry? As if any of us would be so fortunate. First time.
On I go.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Lord Gortash has been expecting your arrival. Please hold a moment.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorn. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city. Of course, of course. My Steel Watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but not entirely suitable for polite conversation. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
Is expecting you.
And now Gortash
Please
invites
make
us
your
to see.
way to
The brain appears to be resisting its masters. It's acting of its own will.
If it isn't little Will's chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble. Heard about his father. The Dead Three's puppet. A travesty, really. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after. And bring the pup along, if you can. I'd hate for him to miss the fun.
By order of Lord Gortash, all it is here to serve you must be surrendered. All livestock is now
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and, if necessary,
go.
more severe punishment. You having a chuffing laugh? We lost most of our herd to wolves.
Go on up. Pay Gortash a visit. A fate to remember, I guarantee.
Time to press ahead. Here goes nothing.
is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Flaming Fist Barracks. Authorized personnel only.
ages, and we're still here.
My friend means to say it.
Must have been
Please
mistaken.
make your way to the
I
audience
don't
chamber.
know, dear. I don't know. All we can do is be patient.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
And we'll be home in no
to a
time.
witness who says you entered the house before the fire started.
You've been saying that for ages, and we're still here. What are they waiting for?
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
I don't know, dear.
Lord Gortash is
Are they
expecting
going to
you.
arrest us?
Please make
they
your
throw us
way
into
to
jail?
the audience chamber.
Let's remember. Tell me what you were doing in the house.
Gortash has Ravengard on his side. That should tell
Lord
you
Gortash is expecting you.
Every
It's just
cheek's
a
just the same.
breeze.
Is it really worth all that ire? Come on. Isn't there something you hate for no good reason?
I dislike owls. Their hypermobile necks are quite disconcerting.
Kinspeople, Baldurians, and dearest Duke Ravengard, thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
The tiefling is letting her passions get the better of her. The situation is delicate. Do not be swept up in her emotions.
So we bide our time. But make no mistake, that monkey is mine.
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay her respects. Please, Karlak, come and say a proper hello.
My respects! You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
Ah, how I've missed your colourful turns of phrase. We must catch up just as soon as I've had words with your little friend. As for you, I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
It's not, but it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. The Crown's magic turned the brain into something the world has never seen. A nether brain. Its power is immense. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. You've met her assassins. Efficient killers, by all accounts. I know you survived previous encounters, but she won't relent. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute.
And my father?
Your father will do whatever you command him to, like any other subject in our kingdom. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Then let it be writ by the Black Hand of Bane. I, Lord Enver Gortash, swear I shall do you no harm. We will rise together over Toriel as a roaring sun. Let me demonstrate why you made the right choice. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
An imposter? But who in the hells?
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies. Before you do, come and witness, as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Then we proceed. The Patriarchs await. Distinguished Dukes, Patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the steel watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
I need a moment for the two of us.
He looks the exact same as he did 10 years ago. Fancy a coat, I suppose. The Archduke of Baldur's Gate. What a sham. You don't really intend to be his ally, do you? Fair enough. Now that he's within reach, I don't intend to let him slip away.